Just we just continue to get off to bad starts. I don't exactly know what it is, but we struggle to know scouts and our communication level, all the things that just simple mistakes that we're making, particularly the start of games, knowing which way players drive, knowing who shoots the ball, who not to help off, those kind of things. We just continue to get off to bad starts, and so when I see that and you're making the same mistakes over and over, at some point as a coach, you have to make some changes. And so, my feeling is I've just not done a very good job of communication, of helping the players understand the scouts. And so, I just need to make some changes.
As far as slow starts, have you ever coached a team that has consistently gotten off and struggled early in games like this one has?
I mean, I've coached so many teams, it's really be hard for me to remember. But I mean, I don't know. I haven't coached very many teams that struggle offensively like this team does. And so, but again, it's our job to help them not struggle. And, I'm not going to complain about the players. As a coaching staff, we've got to do a better job.
I asked Allie about that. It seemed like you guys picked it up a little bit defensively to start the second half and got within 7.
Well, but we've had several games like that where, you're down 14-20, and all of a sudden you just decide to play. I mean, that doesn't do us any good. Start the game like that. And so, how many times you have to do that to learn that lesson? Clearly, I mean, we've shown that we need at least this many times. Hopefully we'll be done with it.
The change in the starting lineup today, was that something that happened during the week, something you looked at film? How did that
with Antoine, we're just trying to give him a different look because he struggled in his starts. And so I thought it helped him. I thought he played better today, coming off the bench, having a chance to view things. He played the same number of minutes. And so I'm not going to, and I don't think he worries about that either. I've done that with several players, when they've struggled, just help maybe come off the bench, have a chance to spend the first 5 minutes just watching the game, getting a feel for it. And I thought he played pretty well today. Moo just had some issues going on. He struggled with his ankle all week, and he was just struggling before the game started to get it loose.
But as far as High Point's concerned, kind of hard to get off to a poor start against an experienced team like that kind of knows how to keep you locked out once they get ahead of you.
Yeah, I mean, they just came in and whipped us, and really, I mean, they showed us no respect, and why would they? Why would they? We really haven't earned it, and that's the frustrating thing, and that's what I'm bothered by. And we don't, they play very good. They see themselves very highly, and we don't, and we play that way. And you just play the way you view yourself.
What's the biggest thing you want to do with this group when you get back from?
Well, it's got to be communication between the staff and the players, and making sure people understand what game plans are. Because we just, simple things like calling a play and 4 guys know it and 1 guy doesn't know that we're running the play, and it all it takes is 1 guy not to know. It just continues to happen over and over. And so at some point you go, well, maybe it's not their fault, it's my fault.
Is it how surprising is it to you that it's still happening right before Christmas? This group's been together for how long now?
Yeah, I've said that. We're done making that an excuse. It's just not an excuse anymore. And so, I'm surprised by it. You would think we'd get those things fixed.